Hello, welcome back to my channel, you guys. Can I first start off by saying thank you so much for subscribing. And I made it over 100 subscribers, and literally a couple videos ago I had like 8, so that's pretty nuts. So if you want to see how I did this video, then definitely keep watching. And if you are liking what you are seeing, or just happy for me reaching over 100 subscribers, give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment below, and make sure you subscribe. So let's get into it. Okay guys, so I'm going to show you the easiest smoky eye that you will do, but we're gonna do this for a New Year's Eve glam, and I'm going to make it simple for you. Got the sugar-free Red Bull, so you know it's gonna be a good day. So I'm gonna use a little bit of the Zulu and the Warrior 3, and I'm actually going to just go in with the Plouise base. Okay, so I'm going to go into the Zulu, and I'm going to go in with the pink color. And you know me, I am such a start off light and build it up, because you want to know exactly where your color is headed. If you start really high up with really dark color and you start to blend it, next thing you know, it's in your eyebrow. Perfect, going with whatever's left on the brush. So what I'm going to do now that I have that is I'm going to just build up a little bit more pink. So a little tip, if you hold your brush closer, it's going to give you a denser, more pigmented an effect, because you're putting more pressure on the brush. The further out you hold it, the lighter of a blend you're going to get. And now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take a black eyeliner. You can use a pencil if you want. I'm going to use the Tarte Tartiste clay paint liner. And I start off lower than I actually want to go. And I'm going to start to kind of tap it up just a little higher, just so I can cover that whole lid. And I'm going to take the other side where it's got like the blending, and I'm just going to start to diffuse that black. Then as it dries, I'm going to tap over that edge so we don't have a harsh edge. And I'm going to dip into the purple color in the palette, and I'm going to stamp it all around the edge of that black. Okay? And then I am just going to blend it into the pink, baby. Go back over it with the black. I'm going to actually go into the Saharan, go into the black, and just stamp it right on top. I will comfortably sit here all day just blending. Go in with a tiny bit of that pink. Isn't that pretty? I think that is so pretty. Perfect. I'm just going to do the other eye real quick then. You know what is so nice? It's nice that if you don't want to, you totally don't have to put eyeliner on when you have a black smoky. I'm using the Eyellure Luxe Silk Lashes, which are clearly not in the package right now. That's okay. And I actually mixed up my lashes. Does that look more right than this? But to start off, I have already done skincare, which is why the skin looks so hydrated, because girl, we are drinking Red Bull, not water. That's okay. So I'm going to use the Lancôme La Base, because we're going to go into the new year kind of bougie. I'm going to use my e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer in Deep Cinnamon. So for foundation, I am going to use my Bobbi Brown weightless foundation in the color Cool Almond. The next concealer that I'm using that actually is new is this Juvias Place concealer in the color number, is this 6 or 9? 9. I'm also going to go in with this Tan Neutral e.l.f. concealer and just put that kind of right underneath. Thankfully everything is nice and hydrating, so it's not going to look too cakey, especially because we used the La Base, which is like a really silicone-y primer. I'm going to use the Beauty Blender. I'm going to use the back of it to to pounce, whatever, the concealer in on some of the larger areas. That was kind of a workout, y'all. Okay, so I'm gonna actually kind of let these concealers all dry down a little bit, and then I'm gonna go back in and reblend, just because it's so like liquidy right now that if I add powder to it, it is going to just look like a weird cakey, extra cakey mess. So perfect. So now that I feel like it does seem like it's dried down a little bit, do you see how pretty everything kind of blends together? Like something about having the concealer blending it in with the foundation, just everything, everything is just blended today. I'm gonna take my Dior powder and I'm going to tap it under. This is also a really pretty neutral powder, which used to be one of my favorites. I kind of want to do a because I've done a drugstore makeup look now, and I kind of want to do one with just all like high-end products to see if they're actually worth the shmoney. Perfect. And it literally, look at that, doesn't it look like a filter on your face? Okay, so next little juicy tidbit that I'm going to do is go in first with my Micro Smooth powder from Sephora. And I'm going to go through and set the rest of my face before I do my bronzer and contour. Take a bronzer. I'm going to use my Too Faced bronzer. I promise I will start using different bronzers, but not today. Cool, so I'm gonna take a pointier kind of a brush. I'm going to go in with a little pink and purple under the eye. So in this Zulu palette, there's this like little sparkly pinky color. So I'm gonna go in with a little brush, and actually it's very fitting because it's like, you know, pink and purple here. Kind of stamp that right there. Ooh, that's pretty. That'd be a weirdo if I put that like on my face as highlighter. If I do it, I gotta commit to it. Same angled brush I use my bronzer. This is the Makeup Revolution Deep Bronzer. So, always blot off any moisture. Club Hopper, which looks brown. It's not brown, it's more of a purpley. Then I'm going to take Trouble from Anastasia. I almost forgot blush. So I'm going to add Bang Bang from NYX. You know I love me some NYX blushes. So then I'm going to go over it with just a little bit of my Boho Morphe lip gloss that I have not tried yet. So I just want to get you all fancy, just, you know, show you how to get fancy for New Year's. You can always switch up, obviously, the colors. You can add glitter, whatever. But, you know, I'm going to give you the base tools, so use it however you like. So thank you so much, you guys, for subscribing, and I just don't know how to tell you how much I appreciate it. Thank you so much, you guys, for subscribing, and I just don't know how to tell you how much I appreciate it.